back into the right-hander. Runs, first boundary of the day, lovely stroke. Let me tell you, gorgeous stroke. That's pulled away and all the way. It seemed like he was waiting for the short pitch delivery, and he pounced on it. And that was first 6 of the series. Right from the middle of the bat, he was well in control. Gurbaz. It's around chest high. A good bouncer, you get above shoulder high, above head high. That's where the batter loses control of the face of the bat. But as soon as it's chest high, oh, that is good from Gurbaz. Just using the angle, helping the ball on its way. Pulled again. Nearly a very similar result, but he was onto this quickly because it wasn't that short. This is what Rahmanullah Gurbaz can do. You give him something a little bit loose and he'll put you away. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't that short. Yes, flicks out outside edge. But 8 out of 10 for the effort, and it's a boundary. One bounce over the rope.
That's a good shot. Yes, sorry, that's a great shot. Didn't get high. Kept the bat on top of it, kept it down, hit it beautifully. And the boundary, it's 45 without loss after 9.
Just the perfect length to play that pull shot. Nicely played. Good roll of the wrist. The extension of the arms is so important. That means you pick the length early.
That is a good sweep shot. I think there was an element of, well, I'm not playing the one with the straight bat too well. Let's think about the sweep shot. It was pretty straight, that's for sure, but he's gone on length and he's gone and backed his ability to play the shot.
When in doubt, play the sweep. As they say, so this was managed brilliantly. Good roll of the wrist and playing it down away from that fielder at square leg.
Short, that's a good pull shot. Good enough to split the gap between the two men in the deep. Good enough to find the boundary. Nice finish to the over for Afghanistan and for Ibrahim Zadran himself. It's 64 without loss after 14.
Tries, gets a run. Half century for Gurbaz. Will be applauded by his teammates. A brilliant innings under pressure. Looking for redemption, he has provided the kind of redemption that Afghanistan required, though slowest of his half centuries.
He will take it. Rahmanullah Gurbaz having faced 72 deliveries to bring up his third 50 of his ODI international career.
Down the track. Tremendous stroke. It's gone for 6.
That is a very strong intent shown from Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Comes down the track, plays it with the bounce. Look at this. Follows the ball through and plays it high and handsome. I can't stop but think about Ravi Chandra Ashwin saying that he used to bowl to Virender Sehwag, and Sehwag would say that I do not even, bother considering that you could get me out.
So a huge shot by Rahmanullah Gurbaz, dragged down by Usama. And that went a long way. A massive stroke to a settled batsman like Gurbaz. He's not going to miss out. A brilliant maximum. We've seen him come down the wicket already to spin, but here he uses his feet the other way. Just a little push off the front foot so that he can clear his left-hand side. It's a good swing of the bat. He doesn't hit small sixes either, Rahmanullah Gurbaz. He hits them a long way. That one, 82 metres. 1 or 2 wickets. We are in the game. That's outside edge, deliberately played by Ibrahim Zadran, and goes for a boundary. This outfield value for stroke is the maximum. He might not have been trying to get this fine, but he's certainly trying to get it behind. And it's gone very, very fine indeed. The outfield quick, the ground more like an upside down dinner plate. It runs downhill away from the square. Well, that's just lofted over mid-wicket away for 4. That is some stroke by Zadran. Pure class by Ibrahim Zadran. Wasn't slogging, almost like a straight bat. Length was full by Usama. Drifting towards the side, and take a look at that for a stroke. Watching it till the end against the turn and perfectly finding that gap. This is good start for the over for Afghanistan. The boundaries are so big, and this is a poor delivery and gets the treatment. Gets the treatment. 10 off 2 deliveries. This is just what Zadran would have wanted. This good batsmanship. Let me tell you why. The boundary delivery was full. Change of field means that the bowler will be down up. Cannot bowl anything full. Ibrahim Zadran just hanging in the back foot. Probably expecting it to be slightly shorter. And that was very, very short and ample time.
And that'll be 50. Not his most fluent innings, but a very important one nevertheless.
Well played, young man. Worked really hard. Did mention about it's not the most fluent, but most effective, I should say. That allowed Rahmanullah Gurbaz to play his natural game and be the dangerous player that he is. But this man on screen has done the bulk of the hard work.
That's a thick edge, but it's on its way down to the boundary very, very quickly. Up comes the 150 for Afghanistan. Barely made 50 the other night. They're past the 150 mark now without loss.
What a turnaround. If you ask me, how come? It was a combination of grit and common sense. The approach of the batters from the very beginning was the apt one.
That's gone up in the air. It has gone wide of deep square leg. It has gone for 4.
Yeah, you're right. He has pulled the ball quite well. When as a batsman you start to pull the ball in front of square, it means you're sighting the ball early, you're getting into good positions, and well in control of that stroke. Moves to 90s. Gurbaz.
Well, he's gone for it this time. He's going to have to hurry through. The midfield makes it very, very easy indeed. What an innings this has been. They've come back from the brink. They've come back from a horrible defeat 2 days.
It's not a joke.
He was looking for the ball before he goes straight away. He knows he's got just enough time to race through. The midfield, of course, made it even easier. You can see how much that means to him. So a personal goal, but a very, very important innings for that team as well. Horribly beaten in game number 1. They played themselves into a very good position here. Oh, that's a good shot. That has gone. Just helped on its way. It's gone a real distance.
Yeah, we've spoken enough about Gurbaz. How about that stroke from Ibrahim? When he came out and executed that extra cover drive in the first over against Shaheen Shah Afridi, you knew he's going to be here for longer. And that was a big 6 from Ibrahim.
Oh, what's he done this time? He's managed to find the boundary, scooped it over the amount of 45 degrees, but on the edge of the circle. So good awareness of where the field is, good awareness of what you can do.
Now he's gotten into T20 mold. Gurbaz premeditating, getting the ball in the zone and executing that stroke perfectly once again.
I'll tell you why that was so special as well, because Ralph had also followed him. Over there. Chipped over mid-wicket, chipped over wide of long on, had he been there. So successive boundaries and real problems here for Babar Azam, who's wondering what on earth do I have to do to place this field. And
also the bowler, the first one, the slow one went for a boundary, seam-up delivery going for a boundary. Confusing for the bowler at the moment. Nothing is working. And both these batters are on top at the moment.
Well, the short ball is dealt with even more emphatically. Those 3 boundaries in a row. One innovative, one clever, and this one, well, it's just smacked it.
Yeah, now he's dealing with the bowlers with a lot of disdain. He was dismissive with that stroke, once again pulling the ball in front of square. Superb batting from Gurbaz.
Oh, that's guided away very fine. 4 in 4.
And the deft touch, power. Oh, this man is highly talented, Gurbaz, and he's showing Pakistan.
Each of these boundaries has been different. Just proving the array of his talents. And although Haris Rauf tried to take the pace off,
great shot, great drive into the gap for 4. This is lovely batting. He's finding new angles and he's middling everything now.
Yeah, gave himself some room, wanting to bisect that gap through extra cover and mid-off. And perfectly did. Naseem Shah going full into a reverse swing. The batsman has scored 100. He's not going to miss out on that opportunity. This smart batting.
There is that slog sweep, gets it past the man at deep. Shaheen Shah Afridi could only watch it sail across. One bounce over the fence. Terrific strike from Gurbaz. He's pushing on to a 150 here.
Smart batting. Remember, we are in the second power play still. Only 4 fielders can be outside the circle. And the big gap, there has to be a gap, either long on or mid-wicket. And this time, Gurbaz was equal to the task. Fantastic shot.
That's gone. And chance at long off. Finally, a wicket falls. But not before they've done a huge damage here. If the Khar takes a catch, all Pakistani fielders look just a little bit jaded and jolted by this great effort.
Ibrahim Zadran probably was trying to go over extra cover and inside out. But unfortunately, just couldn't get the elevation or the distance or the direction. Saying that he was doing the right thing, trying to go for the big strokes, trying to maximize the opportunity of trying and get the 300. Take nothing away from Ibrahim Zadran's knock. Yes, the limelight has been with Gurbaz, but this young man have played a pivotal role in this innings. Gone for 80, Afghanistan 227 for 1.
And 300 is very much on the cards. Once again, head down, he runs hard, Gurbaz, he picks up 2. 150 for Gurbaz. It's been a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work, a lot of class, and it's 55 for 1.
And out.
Well, there you go. Shah Afridi eventually gets his first wicket of the day. Trying to give himself room, gives it a full swing of the bat. The edge goes straight through to Rizwan. Yes, a very simple decision for the umpire just to acknowledge, but it's the end of a brilliant knock.
Absolutely a proud moment. He's reached his milestone, got his maiden 150, and that too against the formidable attack of Pakistan.
Well bowled, and he's given it. Now, was there an inside edge? There was a slight suspicion at the time, but it was slightly in swinging, very straight. The decision is indeed final. So fingers across the ball. Yeah, misses the bat, and it is plumb, isn't it? Absolutely plumb. So batsman would have known, Rashid would have known himself whether or not he'd got bat on it. That was the only reason to dispute it. This time he goes for 2. Afghanistan now 260 for 3.
And he was the one who gave the breakthrough, but there's a thing called commentator's curse, and
got the chance to go fully with the arms. Shorter, quicker, and equally dispatched.
Play high-risk cricket.
If he hits, and he does, he is out by a distance. Well, it's a full swing, it's a good edge. If there is such thing as a good edge, that's it. 277 for 4. That one has gone over extra cover. It's the right-hander, not the left-hander, who has played the predicted shot, and he's hit it absolutely sweetly. 284 for 4.
Lovely stroke, really is. Again, recognising where there is space on that offside with mid-off up, extra cover up.
Well, he's hit that, and he's hit it into the gap, just a few yards short of the boundary. So Naseem Shah takes a bit of pace off. Nabi gets inside it again, and that is just simply taken. Didn't get it to extra cover, got it to Imam on the cover boundary, just took a few steps in. The plan was clear enough, the execution slightly off, and Pakistan pick up a wicket. First ball of this final over.
They see the back of Mohammad Nabi, and I will need to make the correction. It's 67 runs they so far have scored in this power play, which is still not what you would have expected considering what a platform they had. Mohammad Nabi goes back after making 29. Afghanistan are 294 for 5.
Just within the guidelines. Rizwan sort of tries his best to convince everyone that it's not quite a wide. So that brings to an end this Afghanistan innings. 50 overs complete. Naseem Shah looks spent there. But 50 overs complete.
Well, what a difference 2 days make. Bowled out for 59 in the first game, yet posting 300 for 5 in the 50 overs this time round. And brilliant innings. What a brilliant start it was. First of all, from Gurbaz, 151 from 151 balls. He was the dominant feature of that opening partnership. They got brilliant support too from Ibrahim Zadran, 80 from 101. Things fell apart slightly after that, but nonetheless, Afghanistan would have been absolutely delighted and very proud of that 300 for 5 at the end of the 50 overs. In terms of the bowling for Pakistan, well, the other day, 2 days ago, paceman holds sway. They bowled Afghanistan out for 59. It was a very, very different day on a slightly different pitch. So the figures today look a bit different. 258, Shah Afridi. 145, seen nothing for Ralph. 10 overs a spin from South Africa with that result, 153. Expensive overs from Musawa Mir, 161, and 4 overs.
और वो जिस दिन से हमारा हो गया है, अच्छा, वो जिस दिन से हमारा हो गया है, मुखालिफ शहर सारा हो गया है। ओहो।